Yeah, spiking all these things, man. Just story time. In the midst of, the coronavirus pandemic, in the midst of, as I always say, these bizarre last couple years. Just giving you guys just a couple examples. Everything was just so strange. Even celebrities, a lot of these suspicious celebrity deaths. Even some things, to do with you, personal, people in your family. You know? I remember, I was at a party, and the party that I was at, it was a family party, and everyone there, didn't exactly get along. So it's one of those parties where, if you're an introverted person, if you're that person, of a chosen, of a highly spiritual person, the vibe, you can feel the energy. So you distance yourself. I'm not saying that I isolated myself from, I'm talking with at least half of the people, or probably more, in the party, but it's like I'm still, keeping my distance and everything. So one person came up to me, and the only person on that side of the family, they came up to me and it was like, how are you doing? You know, and they started to talk to me, and I was like, wow, this girl is so this girl's so nice. You know what I mean? And she's talking with me, and we're having, we're going into conversation, and we're talking, and she's telling me that she has something to give me, and she gave me something after that. Very cool girl. And there was actually another girl there that wasn't too bad, but this happened to be the person that may have committed suicide. I mean, they said that she died suspiciously, but before her death, she was linking things before her death. So I cannot, swear, for this relative and say that there was a target individual, but there was just something there, man. But in these last, couple of years, over the last couple of years, there's been a lot of suspicious deaths. If you're that of a chosen one, a highly spiritual person, a woke one, an alien abductee, then you put one and two together and you get to find out, oh, it connects with, all the rest of these other suspicious things that has been going on over the last couple of years. They just gonna keep on getting worse and worse. Or, to not be pessimistic, to not try to wish the worst. Let me just say, it's just gonna continue to happen. New things. It's gonna be new things that should keep on happening. Before 2024 ended, they was talking about the drone invasion. And then 2025 is here, we're seeing all these plane crashes. But before you guys say, these plane crashes, that's not the point. We're seeing a spike in the news dropping these stories. You guys know what I mean? On a day-to-day basis, we're seeing a spike in the news drop these plane crash stories, these plane incidents, planes skidding on the runways. You guys know what I mean? Pilots having anxiety mid-flight, pilot errors. You guys know what I mean? There's been an increase in them reporting these things. There has been an increase in them reporting these things. So that is for a reason. Once again, if you're paying attention, if you're doing your homework, then it's obvious that it's connected. It's obvious that there's something that's going on there. But that's a whole nother topic to get on its own. That's all I have for you guys right now. The energy is right, and I'm definitely get back to you guys with another one. Detective Dash here speaking, people. I always appreciate you guys for listening. All love, all bless. Have a good one.